Hello, this is Purple Panda Guy. Welcome you back to another video. In today's video, I'll be telling you my thoughts on the newly announced game, Star Wars Squadrons. Okay, so before we get into the video, I've just got to say some stuff. Currently, I'm undergoing some changes with the channel and the Discord server and all that kind of stuff. I'm thinking about changing my name from Purple Panda Guy to just Purple Panda. I feel that will, match the Purple Panda reviews and that. So I'm thinking about that. Let me know in the comments which name you like better, and I'll change it. Okay. That's about it for that. So now let's get into the game itself and what I think of it. Well, so the trailer I'm playing now, which is the reveal trailer. When I first saw this trailer, I believe on the 16th, I was really liking the game. Like, it looked really good. I was already really optimistic. I had a good feeling about it. I thought I'd get this game, even if, some people thought, were a bit skeptical when they first saw the trailer. Some people thought maybe it wasn't that great. But, after seeing the second trailer that came out, I think today, which will be playing after this trailer, I've got to say that my thoughts were kind of exceeded. As I said, I already liked this game before I saw the second trailer, but once I saw the second trailer, I was like, wow, this is gonna be a good game, or at least I hope it's gonna be a good game. It is made by EA, or it's made by Motive, which are, I believe, are the studios, is the studio who made Battlefront 2015, and I believe they also worked on the campaign of Star Wars Battlefront 2 and the Starfighter battles in Battlefront 2, but I think they quit halfway through or something happened. I can't remember, but they didn't finish it, so that's kind of why in Battlefront 2 the Starfighter battles are kind of not as good as in Battlefront 2015, in my opinion. Anyway, so I'll get into a little bit more in depth why I really love this game, or why I'm really looking forward to it. Okay, so let's get into it. Okay, so I'm gonna go into some more depth about why I'm really looking forward to this game. So, I'm looking forward to this game. I mean, lots of people aren't looking forward to this game as much because, I guess because most people, because of the recent cancellation of Battlefront 2, lots of people are just wanting a Battlefront 3, I feel. And I'm not saying all people, but I think lots of the people who are skeptical about this game are more just skeptical because they really want a new Battlefront game rather than they really don't like it. I'm just saying, I don't know, but I guess it's up to you to decide. But I'm going into this like-minded. I really enjoyed the Starfighter battles, I guess, in Battlefront 1, or in Battlefront 2015. I really enjoyed them. They were really good. Battlefront 2 Starfighter battles, again, I think because the Motive quit or something happened, so they didn't get fully developed in Battlefront 2, so that's why I feel they struggled a little bit, but from what was there, it was actually okay. Anyway, so in this game, things I'm really looking forward to, I'm really looking forward to strategy, or at least seeing how strategy will work, because in this trailer, if I'll link the trailer, both trailers below so you can see, but in this trailer it talks about strategy and how there'll be different strategies, and in the main game mode, I think it's called the fleet battles or whatever, the fleet battles, apparently you like gather in a briefing room, and you get to pick with your squadron what is going to be your tactics. Like, I wonder how that will go out. Like, I wonder, for example, if it will kind of be like maybe like if you can choose to maybe go in guns blazing and like that approach, or if you can like also change it to be a more stealthy approach, if you get what I mean, like that kind of stuff. So that is something I'm really quite looking forward to. I think that will be interesting to see how it works in the game. I'm also really looking forward to the different types of games. Different types of starfighters, because I think there's 8 different starfighters. So I think you've got your fighter class, which is so if you're on the Rebel side or the New Republic, you've got X-Wing. If you're in the Empire, you've got TIE Fighter. Then you've also got the, I believe it's called the Interceptor class, I can't remember, but with the A-Wing and the TIE Interceptor, you've got the Support, which is the TIE Reaper and the U-Wing, and then you've also got the Bomber, which is the Y-Wing and the TIE Bomber. Now, even though like each of these sections look cool in their own way, I definitely think that, because each one is going to be different, so each one is going to have its advantages and disadvantages over the others. So I'm really interested to see, and with the squadrons, how that's going to play out. And because it also says you're going to have to master all 8 to be like really good at this game. So I'm interested to see how it will go. Now, I guess I'll go into this ship customization in this game. I'm really interested to see. So apparently you're going to be able to customize the look, like the color. Like, you're going to be able to paint your ship different colors. They're probably going to be presets, but I think it will still be pretty cool. Then apparently, you can also customize the inside of your cockpit, which I think is pretty interesting. Like, in this trailer, you see, in one of the clips, an Ewok bobblehead on the console, which I think is pretty cool. Also going into that a little bit with the character customization, it seems you can actually customize the main character in the story, which is pretty interesting. Something else I'm really interested in is playing from both sides, because it says in the story, so there's going to be a main story in this game. So it says in the story there's going to be like 2 player, so you're going to be able to play from the Rebel and the Empire, but not necessarily like you have to play through the story like one time only as Rebels and then go back and play as the Empire. Apparently it's going to be like dynamic. So for example, you'll play as the Rebels, like maybe starting as them, and you'll maybe do a battle as the Rebels, and then after that battle you'll go to a cutscene with the Empire, maybe talking about what they lost or they win or whatever. But I think it would be really cool to have some sort of dynamic changing, so that maybe it changes mid-battle. So if, like, for example, let's say you have an objective to take out like 5 TIE fighters, for example, and then once you take out 5 TIE fighters in your X-Wing or something, it would be really cool if it switched to the Empire player, so you were playing as the Empire and their TIE fighter, and it would be cool just to see how they react and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's a feature I'm looking forward to. So I've got something up on screen right now that I'm really interested in. So basically with your starfighters, and this is with the TIE Fighter, but it will be interesting to see how it works. You'll have, because this game is going to be in first person, so there's not going to be any HUDs like there was in Star Wars Battlefront 2. It's all going to be contained within the ship. So for example, you've got like your laser charge, which I assume is kind of like your ammo kind of, like you'll probably have a heat thing, so like you can't You can't just spam it. You'll probably have to wait for a bit. Then you've got like the ship status, which is I think your ship. So you've got like your health, and I assume like it's showing up as white right now, but I assume like maybe if you get shot like in the wing, it will like show the wing as a red, or even the cockpit as a red bit, like maybe to show damage. Then you've also got in the middle, you've got the combat display, which you'll recognize from the original trilogy and all that, with the ship that you're currently tailing. So it would basically show, I think it shows the health of the ship and all that kind of stuff, which is pretty cool. It will show the components, which I'll get to in a little bit, which are basically, I think they're kind of like power-ups a little bit kind of thing. Kind of like the abilities you have in Star Wars Battlefront 2, I think. And then you've got power management. Now, it seems that with this game, a cool feature is that you're going to be able to switch power between different systems. So, for example, you'll be maybe able to, let's say like you're in an X-Wing and you've got a TIE fighter tailing you, you might be able to switch all power to speed or to engines, like maybe not all power, but like most of your power to like most of the power to your engines, so that you can like outrun them. Or maybe you can switch it most to shields, so that you can like take your shields. Apparently with shields you'll also be able to maybe change where the shield focus is, like whether it's on the back of your ship, like so they won't, like, you know what I mean, so you can make your back really heavy so that they won't be able to like basically shoot the back of you, but your front will be exposed, and that'll be interesting. Then you've also got the speed indicator throttle, which is basically just, I guess, showing how fast you're going. And then you've got the sensors, which I think is going to work almost like a little mini-map, like in Star Wars Battlefront 2 kind of thing. But yeah, now, going on to sort of first person, I was kind of with that thing. I like first-person games. Like, I like driving cars in first person and all that. I mean, I like third-person. I think a third-person camera can be good, but I generally prefer playing games in first-person. I know it might be a little bit of an unpopular opinion, but, like, in Star Wars Battlefront 2, when I'm playing, like, as the trooper classes, I prefer to play in first person than third person, even though it might give a little bit of a shorter view. I just feel that first person is more accurate to what real life would be. That's why I like first person. But yeah, so usually when I'm playing like in Star Wars Battlefront 2 or even in Battlefront 2015 and I'm playing Starfighter battles, I usually like to do the third person camera because it gives you more field of view. Like first person, if you're doing it as like a trooper, I feel your field of view is definitely more wide, like is wider, so it's easy to see. But then I feel like when you're in a starfighter, your field of view is very like put down, and you can only see a little bit of a few, like not much. I feel in this game, I feel the field of view is just like more like you can see more. I just feel like, I don't know why, but I feel you can actually look around your cockpit, which I feel gives you more view. But I just feel generally it seems like you can see more in this, like in this game, in the first person cockpit, than you could in Star Wars Battlefront 2 or Battlefront 2015. So I'll talk about the components now, and what I think about them. So I'm going to talk a little bit about the components in this game. As far as I can tell, the components in this game kind of act a bit like the abilities in Star Wars Battlefront 2, certain abilities. I think, so for example, I think there's 60, and it seems there's different ones. Like there's, for example, the repair droid. I think a couple of them. So like, for example, you can, if your ship's damaged, you can like maybe use this component to repair your ship at least a little bit. It also seems that there's like tractor beams, which seem really interesting. Like I know you can pull a ship, I guess. I'm assuming that, like, probably an X-Wing can't use this. Like, it would probably be something for, like, maybe the support ships. I'm guessing, because they're bigger, maybe. It also seems that there's, like, concussion missiles. But it also seems like there's, like, for example, turrets, which you can place out that will shoot at enemy ships. I think I saw a mine that you can place, and if an enemy goes near it, it will explode. So I'm pretty interested to see how, the components will play a part, and how you can mix and match them and make different combinations. I also know that, like, from the trailer, you'll need, like, maybe different loadouts for different missions, you know what I mean? Like, it seems like you can kind of go with one loadout for everything, but it seems that you'll benefit more from having different loadouts for different missions. So anyway, my final thoughts on this game. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it releases on October 2nd, 2020, so not that far away. So I'm really excited for it. I'd definitely pick it up, if not launch sometime soon. You know what I mean? Because I'm looking forward to it. I forgot to mention this, but apparently you can play the whole game in VR. That is pretty crazy. So I think it's on PSVR and PC VR. You can play the whole game. So I believe there was a little bit of a demo for Battlefront 2015 that was a short VR X-Wing mission, I believe. So maybe this was like a tech or a demo for what's this. But anyway, so that's pretty crazy. Unfortunately, I don't own a VR headset or a PS4 or anything, so, and I'm not really going to go buy one because I love VR. I've only tried VR once, but I really loved it. But I'm not, I don't have enough money to buy one right now, so I probably won't experience it in VR. But if you have a VR headset, I think it will definitely be a really cool experience to experience. Anyway, so those are kind of my final thoughts on the game and my thoughts in general of the game. I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry if it was a bit long. I just, like with my Jedi Fallen Order video, I kind of had lots of ideas and thoughts and opinions about this game that were kind of hard to express within a small amount of time. So sorry about the long of the video, but if you made it this far into the video, give it a like if you enjoyed it, subscribe if you're new. Hopefully we're getting to 40 subscribers, hopefully by the end of June. That would be awesome. If not, I'd definitely like to get to 50 by the end of this year, which I think is doable. Who knows? Anyway, turn on the notification bell, so you get notified for all my future videos. So yeah, that's about it. I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.